Greetings, citizens of the internet. You can call me Nitro Indigo, and today I'll be reviewing Kirby's Dream Land 3. Back in 2013, I bought a Wii U shortly after the Wind Waker HD was announced because I had wanted to play Wind Waker for years but didn't have the means to. Problem was, I had no idea what to play in the meantime. Nintendo Land didn't hold my interest for long, and eventually I came across Kirby's Dream Land 3 on the eShop. I played it a few times but eventually put it down for reasons I'll get into later. I didn't pick it back up again until 2015, where it gradually became my favourite video game at the time. It's now my second favourite Overlooked Dream-themed platformer released in 1997 with a protagonist whose name begins with K. Anyway, enough about me, and on to the game itself. Released in 1997, Kirby's Dream Land 3 was the last Super Nintendo Entertainment System game published by Nintendo in North America. It wasn't released in Europe until it hit Wii Virtual Console in 2009, apparently due to problems with the PAL conversion, whatever that means. It was directed by Shinichi Shimomura, who also directed Dream Land 2 and Crystal Shards, and these three games are referred to by fans as the Dark Matter trilogy. Set shortly after Kirby's Dream Land 2, the story begins with Kirby and his friend Gooey fishing, when suddenly a giant dark void appears and covers the sky. Coo the Owl, more on him later, tells them that Popstar is in trouble, so the two set out on an adventure. It's a Kirby game. If you wanted a plot, you've come to the wrong place. In terms of aesthetics, Kirby's Dream Land 3 looks great! Its pastel-coloured and crayon-themed graphics give this game personality, helping it stand out from the bright and bold hues of most Kirby and Super Nintendo games alike, and are amplified by a pseudo-high-resolution effect. The game also uses the SA1 chip, allowing for multiple visual effects at once without sacrificing performance. I have never seen a frame rate drop in this game. While the levels are all admittedly based on stock video game settings, different stages in the same level can look quite different. My favourite levels in terms of visuals are the Aspen Forest of Grassland 5 and the Marble Ruins of Ripplefield 4. This game sounds even better than it looks. My personal favourite tracks are Grassland 1, Ripplefield 2 and the credits theme. Besides the fact that pan flutes are an instant win in my book, the music is a lot more slow and relaxed than most Kirby games. In fact, the music in this game sounds bittersweet, like reflecting on a good time and feeling sad it's over, but being hopeful for the future. Fitting. Gameplay-wise, Kirby's Dream Land 3 is a linear 2D platformer split into 5 levels, each with 6 stages and a boss. By pressing A, Kirby can summon Gooey at the cost of a square of health, who can be controlled by a second player and do everything that Kirby can. To get rid of Gooey, eat him. I've never played this game in multiplayer though, and Gooey's AI is terrible! The main feature of Kirby is that he can inhale his enemies, then either spit them out as a projectile or swallow them. Starting from Kirby's adventure, certain enemies can give Kirby a copy ability when swallowed. Dream Land 3 only has 8 abilities: Burning, Clean, Cutter, Ice, Needle, Parasol, Spark and Stone. While this is a lot less than previous games, specifically Adventure and Superstar, Dream Land 3 makes up for it with the Animal Friends mechanic. Each animal friend has their own abilities. Returning from Dream Land 2 are Rick the hamster, who doesn't slide on ice and can jump up walls, Kind the sunfish, who can swim in strong currents, and Coo the owl, who can fly in strong winds. New to this game are Nago the cat, who can triple jump, Choo Choo the Dumbo octopus, who can stick to ceilings, and Pitch the Japanese white-eye bird, who, to quote the Wii U Virtual Console manual, is able to combine copied abilities to produce strange new effects. In fact, there seems to be more focus on the animal friends in the actual copy abilities. Each ability only has one move per character, and the bosses are designed to be hit with and take more damage from projectiles. The main use of copy abilities is to break certain blocks marked with a certain ability symbol, which I don't really like. Why not, say, use ice instead of blocks with a burning symbol? Kirby's Dream Land 3 has side quests in the form of Heartstar missions. In every stage, there is a task for Kirby to complete, be it play a minigame, use a certain copy ability, or help some flowers. If he completes the task, a character at the end of the stage will give him a Heartstar. To be honest, most of these missions are annoying because it can be hard to figure out what you're supposed to do in the first place, as this game is lacking in text even by Kirby standards. I had to use a guide to find most of the Heartstars. However, I really like these from a narrative standpoint. Sure, Kirby games aren't masterpieces of storytelling, but these Heartstar missions make Popstar feel lived in, and made me feel like I was not only saving the world, but also helping its inhabitants. And what happens when you collect all of the Heartstars? Spoilers in 3, 2, 1, and... Remember earlier when I said I put Kirby's Dream Land 3 down for a couple of years? That's because I learned about the final boss, the best remembered part of this game. Collecting all of the Heartstars unlocks the final level, Hyper Zone, which consists of a side-scrolling shoot-em-up against Dark Matter, the main antagonist of Kirby's Dream Land 2. After being defeated, it turns into Zero, a giant eyeball that uses its blood to attack you. You know, for kids! But Zero's scariness only makes the Heart Stars even better. Not only did Kirby help the inhabitants of Popstar, but they helped him overcome a force of evil. It's for this reason that Dreamland 3 is the only game I've ever felt satisfied 100% completing. Spoilers over! In conclusion, Kirby's Dream Land 3 is a charming, not quite hidden gem for the Super Nintendo, which is best enjoyed when completed 100% because it's really short and easy if you don't. Its stylised visuals, using techniques that were advanced for its time, and music combine to give this game a relaxed atmosphere. However, it is very simplistic, even by Kirby standards, and I can understand why many consider it a step back after Superstar. But do you know what? Maybe I'm just a lenient person, but I don't mind that at all. Games don't have to be super complicated for me to enjoy them. All they need is functional gameplay and good music, and I'll be happy. Kirby's Dream Land 3 didn't end the Super Nintendo with a bang because it didn't need to. After waves of revolutionary games right from the beginning, the system needed something small but still special to wind down with, content with the fact that its long and happy life was already over.